Hello and welcome to the 16th Annual Seneca High School National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. Tonight we will honor and recognize the newest inductees of the Golden Eagle Chapter of National Honor Society. Please rise for our national anthem, sung by the Seneca High School Female Ensemble, led by Mr. DeLauro. Thank you, ladies. We will now hear from our superintendent, Dr. Carol BIRNBOHM.
Good evening. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the Lenape Regional High School District here at Seneca High School. Before I begin my remarks, if you could help me in welcoming two of our Board of Education members that are here with us this evening. Representing Southampton, we have Mrs. Linda Eckenhoff. And we have the President of our Board of Education, Mrs. Cookie Eslow. I'm really honored and flattered to speak to all of you on this awesome occasion, and I congratulate all of you and of course your parents who helped you get here. Tonight, you guys will be formally inducted into the National Honor Society, an organization that's been honoring the best of the best since 1921. And it's more than just an honor roll. Each of you have demonstrated that you excel outside of the classroom and beyond the bricks and mortar of Seneca High School. But I believe that what should make you the most proud, and your parents too, is not the title of inductee, but rather you should be proud of what you had to do to get inducted into the National Honor Society. Now, the 4 pillars of the National Honor Society will be described later as part of our program, but they are the core of living a fulfilling life. Everyone knows the first part, right? A life that expects the best from yourself, but it's that second part that I really want you to think about. It's about using your best to help others. To become accomplished in achieving the grades that you do, being a leader and participating in community service and having excellent character, I know has its challenges. And I'm sure the toughest challenge is most likely that you've had to not take the easy way out of some situations. You don't have to be class president to be a leader. All of you have demonstrated leadership. In fact, I had the pleasure a few weeks ago of having lunch with a handful of Seneca leaders, and they were quick to tell me how they personally can be leaders, and a lot of them weren't presidents of their club. So maybe in a classroom, you're the first to always lead a group discussion. Maybe in the club or program that you're in, you balance having great ideas with also being a great listener. Maybe even though it's not comfortable, you know how to defy the issue by not drinking, vaping, or using illegal drugs. It's not easy, but being comfortable just being you makes you a leader. Now, whether you thought of yourself as a leader before or not, or possessing particular great character or not, now you're singled out as a leader here at Seneca High School. And we want to see you continue to live by the traits that got you into the National Honor Society. This achievement is more than the recognition, as I said earlier. It's the path you need to take to get here tonight, which was not easy, and it will be the path that you continue to take for the rest of the year, the rest of your career at Seneca, and as you're forming these habits now, you will carry these traits with you for the rest of your life. So you're really on a great path, and I want you all to stay that course, and I know you will get the most out of life by staying true to yourself and recognizing the greatness in others around you. With this entire cohort of students who excel academically with great leadership, integrity, and character, I am very excited about all of the great things that they will be bringing to our society. I hope you and your family members really enjoy this night. And on behalf of the district administration and Board of Education, I want to congratulate you on this excellent achievement. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. BIRNBOHM. We will now hear from our school principal, Mr. Spector.
Good evening and welcome to Seneca High School. Let me begin this evening by expressing my appreciation to Mrs. Eslow and Mrs. Eckenhoff, Dr. BIRNBOHM, our National Honor Society advisors, Mrs. Crothers and Mrs. Doolittle, and to the teachers that serve on the National Honor Society Committee for their efforts they've made on behalf of the students this evening. If you take notice of tonight's program, you'll see that it is a wonderful blend of scholarly academics, public speaking, music performances, and civic responsibility. This reflects the expectations associated with National Honor Society. Would you join me in giving them all a round of applause for participating this evening? Thank you all very much. A few years ago, I was picking my daughter up and some friends from bussing some tables on a Saturday night from a charity event they had worked at for 6 hours. As these three girls sat contently and exhausted, I couldn't help but reflect on how hard it is to be a member of National Honor Society. Please bear with me as I share my thoughts from this Saturday evening with you. And yes, I was thinking about National Honor Society on a Saturday evening. I would guess that our typical student wakes up around 6:30. Next, they get ready for school. I used to think, now that's not a big deal. But I can't tell you how many times my daughter forgot something like, say, a uniform for a game. By itself, we tend to blame our kids, but let me keep putting it into context for you. Next is a 7-hour school day and 6 classes, in the middle of which we take the time out for lunch to refuel, but that is also a time we get extra help or go to a club meeting because we have no other time after school, because we have practice for a game, the musical, marching band, DECA, or some other school activity. Now, on a good day, this will end at 5:30 or 6 o'clock, already a 10-hour day. But sometimes we have an away game, say in Washington Township, or we need a little bit more work on the musical or play, and 6 o'clock becomes 7 or 8. Oh, and I forgot, we have to fit in dinner, cool, a little break in the day. Now time after dinner for some TV, but now we can't do that because we have homework. Okay, that covers it. It's about 11 o'clock or so. Nope, to be on stage though, you need to fill the requirements of community service and leadership. So we also have to fit that in. But on that Saturday night, I really wasn't sure how they were doing it, except that it was Saturday night and they had just bussed tables for 6 hours. And of course, maybe the most important thing that we have to do in that is we have to be young adults, hang out with our friends, and help to develop our independence. Now this really kind of sounds awful. But as you reflect on it, it truly is just awesome. You have choices, and there are consequences to your decisions. Our students on stage tonight chose to embrace the ideals of scholarship leadership, school service, and community service. They chose to participate in sports and the arts and student government. They chose to come early, remember everything, go to class, stay after school, commit to serving others, nurturing relationships, and most importantly, doing this while getting the grades that qualify them for National Honor Society. When there are so many other choices out there, the only conclusion that you can come to this group of young people is they are truly awesome. And that's why we're here, to recognize their awesomeness and their hard work. To our students who are being inducted tonight, I would like to congratulate you for being selected. I'd also like to express my admiration for your commitment to excellence. You have made your family and your school and your principal proud. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Spector. I will now give an overview of the ideal National Honor Society student. There's no concrete definition of what it means to be a well-rounded student. However, if you look on the stage tonight, you will see a group of prime examples. The inductees among us tonight not only represent the 4 pillars of NHS, leadership, scholarship, service, and character, but go above and beyond in doing so, not just within the walls of Seneca High School, but in their everyday lives. Yes, they may have outstanding grades. Yes, they may be involved with multiple activities. Yes, they may have completed 40+ hours of community service. But what does that all mean? It means that here with us tonight are the most intelligent, caring, and passionate students Seneca has. Not only are they well-rounded on paper, but as people, and that speaks volumes. So inductees, allow me to formally congratulate you for all of your hard work so far. And as a matter of fact, I challenge you to continue proving to yourselves and others just how fantastic you are, and keep working harder to better yourselves and your community. Next, we will hear from our Vice President, COLIN BOISVERT, who will explain the 5 candles you see before you and discuss scholarship.
Membership to the Seneca High School chapter of the National Honor Society is earned by the effective demonstration of 4 qualities. This center candle represents the eternal flame of knowledge. It is the candle from which we will light the other candles during the ceremony. The other 4 candles represent the 4 characteristics of the ideal student: scholarship, leadership, character, and service. 4 of our current officers will review these qualities. I will be representing scholarship. Every single person on this stage has put an incredible amount of time and effort into making their grades the best they can be. I know firsthand that everyone here has spent countless days during class, lunch and learn, and at home working hard, making sure that they get their work done on time so they can focus on their many other activities. I know that everyone on this stage works tirelessly to better themselves and to be the best academic student possible. Congratulations on making it here and being inducted into the National Honor Society. But never forget that scholarship is more than just letters on a report card. It represents your passion and dedication to learning new things, working hard, and setting yourselves up for a very bright future. Always challenge yourselves, because pushing yourself to be better, even at the risk of failure, allows you to accomplish bigger and better things. I'm so proud of all of you, and I can't wait to see what you all become. I will now light the candle of scholarship. Our next speaker is our Service Secretary, Jamie Arajo, representing Service.
Service has many meanings: service to school, service to community, and many more. Throughout the day, opportunities will present themselves in which you will be called upon to help others. Your willingness to assist others in times of need in hopes of achieving a better tomorrow will strengthen our community. You must be willing to help others without recognition or gratitude, as that is the type of member that we value. We stay committed to the idea of bettering our community and volunteering our time for the benefit of all parties involved. I will now light the candle of service. Our next speaker is our corresponding secretary, Gus Van Walsen, representing leadership.
Good evening, everyone. Sitting just to my left, we have an outstanding group of distinguished leaders. Every single one of them has demonstrated qualities of leadership at some point in their lives over the past couple of years. Some of these inductees may have portrayed that leadership through a position as team captain or during classroom activities. Others may have done it through work or activities outside of Seneca. Either way, these students have motivated others, pushed for change, and taken initiative. They rise to the challenge, inspire others, and demonstrate great enthusiasm for the work that they do. Being a true leader isn't an easy task, but I can say with great confidence that each inductee on this stage fits into that category. Inductees, the National Honor Society recognizes you for this display of leadership. Each of you has worked extremely hard to achieve this honor, and you should take pride in the positive impact your actions have made. Additionally, we hope you take this opportunity to learn and build on the wonderful leadership qualities you already possess. I will now light the candle of leadership. Our final speaker is our recording secretary, JONAH MIKULSKI, representing character.
A person's character is the way they conduct themselves every day and the impact those actions have. Your character is not something that can be changed over time. It becomes instilled over days, weeks, months, and years. You have proved your character by being here tonight. You have checked all the right boxes, you have helped those around you, and you have allowed yourself to become a beacon of positivity. Now, it is your responsibility to continue to do so. Continue to develop your character with each new experience in life. Allow your failures and your struggles to evolve your character. Allow your successes to reinforce your character. Being inducted tonight means you are capable of this goal. Each of you up here tonight has already shown his or her laudable character. I will now light the candle of character.
Thank you. And now, COLIN, BOISVERT, and I will present our candidates. Our new senior members include the following: Alexis Buckwitz, and Abigail Cosper. Our new junior members include Ethan Audie, Elizabeth Barnes, Michelle Bennett, Sharon Bennett, Griffin Bevere, Danielle Bisconti, Rachel Bland, Anna Blum, Ariana Brown, Jacob Bruno, Kelsey Carter, and Abby Chan.
Sophia Sino. Catherine Curtis. Justin Curtis. Madeline Decker. Maggie Denny. Carolina Demena. Madeline Dwyer. Catherine Eller. Austin Endebrock. Jessica Fullerton. Hunter Garreau. Marlo Giovannini Sula. Juliette Gordon. Lauren Green. And Megan Hatley.
Stephanie Hensky. Grace Hoey. Morgan Huff. Madeline Hunt. Tori Iacono. Malin Jasinski. Ainsley Yodelbauer. Jewel Justice. John Kennevan. Matthew Klaus. Evelyn Locke. Cameron Lubner. Dolores Mancinelli. Gianna McIntyre. And Amanda McNally.
Madison Miller. Zachary Miller. Mahala Nodine. Tyler Norman. Hannah Orth. James Park. Brooke Perry. Nathan Roseborough. Ryan Rosenthal. Ryan Ruiz. Nicole Russick. Shane Scanlon. Natalie Schwarzwalder. Hannah Singer. And Megan Stelz.
James Sunbury. Anthony Toffoli. Shelby Vaughn. Madison Veneer. Alexis Veneer. Jacob Walters. Nicholas Webb. Aaron Williams. Joshua Willits. Ella Worrell. And Caitlin Yeager. New inductees, if you would please stand and light your candles to represent the eternal flame of knowledge. This will be followed by the reciting of the National Honor Society Pledge. Please read after me. I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands and will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. You may now extinguish your candles. Please join us for refreshments in the cafeteria. Inductees, remember to proudly wear your pin at graduation. Thank you, good night, and congratulations.